boys and girls, welcome back to SBPL Storytime. It is Monday. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. But now it's time for more stories. Today we'll have stories about cows that type. We'll have stories about monkeys that jump on beds. We will have a rhyme time with Miss Jen. If you missed my announcement this past weekend, we will have 2 new remote offerings for all of you this week. The first starts today. Miss Cindy will be reading a chapter a day of The Wizard of Oz in a series that we are calling From the Shelf. That will be every day at 5 o'clock. And of course, this Friday, I will be doing Storytime live for all of you. If you would like to attend, if you would like an invitation, all you have to do is email me and I will send you all the information you need and an invitation for Storytime Live this Friday. I cannot wait to see you guys face to face and do Storytime for all of you this Friday. It's going to be a lot of fun. This past weekend, your challenge was to find 3 things in your house that were 3 different colors. Do you remember what colors those were? That's right, they were the secondary colors: green, purple, and orange. I am giving you 1 more day to complete this challenge. So go through your house, find 1 green thing, 1 purple thing, 1 orange thing. Take a picture of yourself with those things. Send that picture to the email address you see on your screen, and I will be showing those on tomorrow's Storytime. Are you up to the challenge? Can you do it? 1 green thing, 1 purple thing, 1 orange thing. And we will see those tomorrow. Are you ready for our opening song? I'm ready. 1, 2, 3. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, stomp your feet, stomp, stomp. If you're ready for a story, stomp your feet, stomp, stomp. Well, it's time for us to read, so sit and listen, please. But if you're ready for a story, stomp your feet, stomp, stomp. Our first story today is a hilarious story. I love reading this story out loud. It was one of the first stories I read out loud to children when I became a librarian. So I absolutely love this book. It is called Click, Clack, Moo, Cows That Type. And it is by Doreen Cronin. I love reading this book. Can I read this book to you? All right, let's go. Farmer Brown had a problem. His cows like to type. All day long he hears click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. At first, he couldn't believe his ears. Cows that type? Impossible! Click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. Then he couldn't believe his eyes. There was a note. It says, "Dear Farmer Brown, the barn is very cold at night. We'd like some electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows." It was bad enough the cows had found the old typewriter in the barn. Now they wanted electric blankets. "No way!" said Farmer Brown. "No electric blankets!" So the cows went on strike. They left a note on the barn door. "Sorry, we're closed. No milk today." "No milk today!" cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard the cows busy at work. Click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. The next day, he got another note. "Dear Farmer Brown, the hens are cold too. They'd like electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows." The cows were growing impatient with the farmer. They left a new note on the barn door. Closed. No milk, no eggs. "No eggs!" cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard them. Click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. "Cows that type, hens on strike! Who ever heard of such a thing? How can I run a farm with no milk and no eggs?" Farmer Brown was furious. That means really, really mad. Farmer Brown got out his own typewriter, and he typed, "Dear cows and hens, there will be no electric blankets. You are cows and hens. I demand milk and eggs. Sincerely, Farmer Brown." Duck was a neutral party, so he brought the ultimatum to the cows. The cows held an emergency meeting. All animals gathered around the barn to snoop, but none of them could understand moo. All night long, Farmer Brown waited for an answer. Duck knocked on the door early the next morning. He handed Farmer Brown a note. It said, "Dear Farmer Brown, we will exchange our typewriter for electric blankets. Leave them outside the barn door and we will send Duck over with the typewriter. Sincerely, the cows." Farmer Brown decided this was a good deal. He left the blankets next to the barn door and waited for Duck to come with the typewriter. The next morning he got a note. "Dear Farmer Brown, the pond is quite boring. We'd like a diving board. Sincerely, the ducks. Click, clack, quack. Click, clack, quack. Clickety, clack, quack." The end. And that was Click, Clack, Moo, Cows That Type. That was an absolutely ridiculous story. Maybe that's why I like it so much. What about you? Did you like that story? Well, I hope you also like Rhyme Time with Miss Jen because it's right now! Miss Jen, what rhyme do you have for us today?
Hi guys, Miss Jen here. Time for our rhyme. It's been raining outside. I've heard thunder and really loud wind and even hail hitting the windows like rocks. But I've been nice and cozy in here, and the only thing that's been raining is bubbles. Yes, bubbles. So before I show you that, let's do a little bubble rhyme. Imagine you're seeing a bubble floating around in front of you. That's what I'm going to do. 1, 2, 3. Hello, bubble. Hello, bubble. Come and land. Come and land. Right in the middle. Right in the middle of my hand. Of my hand. Goodbye, bubble. Goodbye, bubble. Time to go. Time to go. I will help you. I will help you with a blow. With a blow. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Hello, bubble. Hello, bubble. Come and land. Come and land. Right in the middle. Right in the middle of my hand. Of my hand. Goodbye, bubble. Goodbye, bubble. Time to go. Time to go. I will help you. I will help you with a blow. With a blow. It's raining bubbles. Told you we could make it rain bubbles. Bye-bye.
Miss Cindy will be reading one chapter a day from The Wizard of Oz in a series that we are calling From the Shelf. It starts today at 5 o'clock. Here's a preview.
The house whirled around 2 or 3 times and rose slowly through the air. Dorothy felt as if she were going up in a balloon. The north and south winds met where the house stood and made it the exact center of the cyclone.
To hear more, check out From the Shelf on SBPL's YouTube, airing today and every weekday at 5 o'clock. We have time for one more fun story, and it involves not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 little monkeys. And you know what little monkeys like to do, right? Little monkeys like to jump on the bed. And this is 5 little monkeys jumping on the bed. Are you ready to read? Let's go. It was bedtime, so 5 little monkeys took a bath. 5 little monkeys put on their pajamas. 5 little monkeys brushed their teeth. 5 little monkeys said good night to their mama. Then 5 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." 4 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." I mean, sound advice. I'm sure they'll take that advice. 3 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped her head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." 2 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." 1 little monkey jumping on the bed. She fell off and bumped her head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." So 5 little monkeys fast asleep. "Thank goodness," said Mama. "Now I can go to bed." She's jumping on the bed. Those crazy monkeys. Well, that's 5 little monkeys jumping on the bed. You don't jump on your bed, do you? Surely no, never. Never. And Mr. Matt doesn't jump on his bed every single day, does he? All right, boys and girls, that is all the time we have for story time today. I hope you had a great time reading our silly stories and doing rhyme time with Miss Jen. Don't forget to send me an email if you would like an invitation to Storytime Live this Friday. I will send you all the information you need and an invitation before Friday. And of course, your challenge has been extended by 1 day. Find 3 things in your house: 1 green, 1 purple, 1 orange, the secondary colors. Send a picture of you with those 3 things to my email address, and I will be showing those on tomorrow's Storytime. You have an extra day, and I know you can do it. But until tomorrow, boys and girls, stay safe, stay wonderful, and I will see you on tomorrow's SBPL Storytime. See you later, guys. Bye.